We start in Akron tonight, week number 3 of the First Energy bribery trial.
2 former First Energy executives are facing charges, and one prominent name keeps coming up, Senator Jon Husted.
So we asked our Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trout to dig into Husted's connections to House Bill 6, and Morgan is breaking new ground tonight.
And how far deep do you think this scandal went?
I think all the significant actors have yet to be discovered.
For years, we've been uncovering the close ties between First Energy and major political players, now playing out in a Summit County courtroom.
He had access to Jon Husted, the lieutenant governor of the state of Ohio,
including now U.S. Senator Jon Husted's relationship with former First Energy executives Chuck Jones and Mike Dowling, and former Public Utilities Commission Chair Sam Randazzo. Jones and Dowling are currently on trial for corruption, while Randazzo took his own life after being charged. Husted has not been accused of any wrongdoing, but Euclid Democrat Ken Smith points out their closeness.
He's always been an advocate for First Energy, and First Energy was perhaps the most poorly run company in the state of Ohio.
Text messages from our public records request show that the executive spent at least $3.5 million through dark money groups to help Husted's campaign. He was also in communication with them about House Bill 6, where First Energy spent $61 million to get legislation giving them a $1 billion bailout. Early on, Dowling emailed Jones that he had left the details of HB 6 to Husted. A brand new records request shows us Husted's calendar from 2019. And 2 days before HB 6 was introduced, Husted had a scheduled meeting with Randazzo, the bill drafter, and call logs showed dozens of conversations. Throughout the hearing process, Husted had reported more meetings relating to energy policy than any other topic or bill on his calendar. And when the Senate was holding up HB 6's passage, Jones texted Householder saying, "Husted called me 2 nights ago and was supposed to get it in the Senate version." Householder responded, "He's not a legislator." Jones responded, "I know, but he said Senate leaders would listen."
Jon Husted seems to have been First Energy's elected official of choice.
Husted also met with House Speaker Larry Householder, now serving time for bribery. Some of that communication happened during failed attempts to repeal the bill. We tried to ask Husted about this, but he hasn't responded. But back in 2024, when we discovered the texts, he said this.
"Why should people believe you that you didn't know about this scheme?"
Well, first of all, we'd be at an energy deficit today. So it's important that they were saved.
But that has nothing to do with the text about the bribery scheme.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Back to the trial going on now in Summit County. The defense called a meeting with Husted above board.
This is a very typical thing that politicians do at the end of a campaign. They meet with their supporters and thank them for their support.
John's always been a really good friend of First Energy. With friends like that, I don't know if you need enemies.
Husted is listed as a witness for the defense, and he may be testifying in the coming weeks.
All right, Morgan, there had to be other names in there. What other big names have been mentioned?
Yeah, well, other than him, the biggest is Governor Mike DeWine, and he is also set to take the stand if they call him. I asked him if he's ready, and he says that he's prepared to tell everything he can remember.